Hey everybody, good evening. Thanks for clicking on. Welcome to another beautiful day here in Waukesha County. We're back on track fishing another new lake, and today we're doing it all out of one tackle tray. Alright guys, so here's the deal. Yesterday I went fishing with a whopper plopper for the first time ever. It only took 2 casts to get a fish off of it. I've never fished a whopper plopper before, so this is my first cast ever with one. Second cast ever with a whopper plopper. All right. Nailed him in the head. So the whopper plopper has a fish on it already today. I think since these lures are essentially the same concept, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if they do a head-to-head. So we're going to start over right now. 5 casts each lure, alternating every 5 casts. This will be cast number 1 with the buzzbait. We're going to stay in the same area and see if one is more productive than the other. The whopper plopper certainly casts further. It's heavier weight, and it got the fish right away. Now I don't know if the buzzbait would have gotten that or not, because I didn't cast it that far. This guy's not going to be huge. And now, oh, did he come off? He did, but there's a bigger one right here. I wasn't really focused, to be honest. So I don't know if that's the lure or the area, but cast number 2. Right, not going to count that one for 2 reasons. Number 1, I didn't actually get it on land, although I did get the strike, so that's a point for the lure. But number 2, that cast was a heck of a lot further. So we're going to start over, and we're going to keep the casts sort of within the same range that the buzzbait was. Well, that got a strike. So we're going to count that one. So 1 cast down, 1 strike. Buzzbait. Yep. That definitely got a big strike, so that's a point for it. And I started thinking to myself, why not do a competition amongst topwater lures? So today I'm putting topwater lures head to head to head to head to head. 5 different topwater lures. I've got a buzzbait, a hollow body frog, a popper frog, a whopper plopper, and a spook. And I've never fished with a spook before, so that'll be exciting for me too. So the plan is drive to a spot, anchor down, take 10 casts with each type of lure, and see which one has the most fish. Alright, so the game plan is to drive around, find weed lines and high percentage targets. And since one of the first lures I ever fished as a kid was a buzzbait, that's what we're starting out with. And it doesn't matter what species actually takes it. A fish is a fish and a strike is a strike. And a strike is going to count whether I actually land the fish or not. Because the point here is to see which lure gets the most bites. And we're not going to fault a lure if I can't set the hook or cast properly. Because I have what appear to be high value targets all around. There we go. Well, he came off. That looked like it was about a 2-pound bass. So, I'm going to mark that down before I forget. This video is not sponsored by Paratech. However, they did provide me with a paycheck for a couple of years. We're going to try spook next. I've never actually fished on a spook before. I'm fishing braid on everything except for the spook. The spook, I'm fishing straight fluoro. Everything else is straight braid. Reason for that is to try and get that walk the dog motion. So this way I can get that the stretchiness of the line helps get that. We're going to give the old poppin' frog the next chance. So using a spinning setup rather than a bait caster. Reason being they're lighter weight lures. It's going to give me a little more accuracy, more distance, give these lures a fighting chance. Unless of course they go through weeds, in which case they're going to get hung up and not get the action they need, much like the spook. Alright, we'll stay with a spinning reel and go with the good old trusty hollow body frog. Alright, and last but certainly not least, the bigger, prettier, much more expensive version of the buzzbait is the old whopper plopper, which I first tried fishing with yesterday. Caught myself one fish, got a bunch of other strikes that I missed. Hopefully I can replicate that success. And hopefully that family that just started tubing, albeit slowly, doesn't affect us any more than that backlash would. There we go. Ah, he came off, but that was another strike. There's two. Another point for the buzzbait. Another backlash for the buzzbait. Is that a fish down there? Yeah, it had a follower. I'm not counting it, but it had a follower. There we go. I lost him too, but there's another strike. Yeah, that definitely was a strike. Alright, hollow body frog should have the advantage here because I can get it over all these pads. So I would think it should be successful here. Oh, right away. He's off though. Alright, so I've been trolling around here, but there is a very definite and distinct weed line here. Yeah, there's a definite weed line there. So, we're going to ride along it, fish along it, and hope for the best. I wasn't even looking, but it sounded like a strike. The splash looked like a strike. Unless video shows otherwise, I'm calling that a strike. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He was right at the boat. And I tried to flip him instead. Oh my gosh. Ah, I wonder if that extra little splash beforehand got his attention. That was a good fish too. That was probably about a 3-pounder. See if I can get him again. Oh my gosh. Alright, so here's the deal. In my mind, anything that makes bubbles, so either a buzzbait or a whopper plopper, those two are the champions. They win. I'm sticking with the whopper plopper because I spent a lot of money on it and I want it to be worth the money. And it's got trebles on it, so the hookup ratio is probably going to be better. Although, as we just saw, it doesn't always matter if I do something stupid. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Since we're sticking with the whopper plopper now, even though I think technically the buzzbait won, I want to pull this up, and we're going to start trolling the edges of this weed line. There we go. Oh, he's going down in the weeds. Alright, this guy's smaller. I can flip him. Get in the boat. Thank you. Alright. Not much to write home about as far as size. Oh, he's nailed pretty good in the back. The first one I caught, the one I caught yesterday, was kind of like that too. Yeah, not much for size, but at least he's in the boat. So we did it. Oh, that was awesome. Second, absolute second. Stay down, buddy, stay down. Absolute second that thing hit the water. Ooh, almost flipped him over the boat. Yeah. Alright, gotta watch out for these hooks again. Alright. Man, I tell you what, today's been a grind, and it's almost over, but that is just about the coolest fish catch I've ever had. I'm hoping it caught it on the camera. I was casting out that way just to try and get a cool picture for a thumbnail or just for my desktop or something. But man, it's like it just saw it coming out of midair and grabbed it almost before it even hit the water, it seemed like. So that was awesome. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me for tonight. It's been a lot of fun these last 2 days playing around with some top waters. Lots of blow-ups. I need to work on my hook set ratio a little bit more, but I got 2 in the boat today, and then of course that one from yesterday. So another good day out on the water. 14 lakes down, 56 lakes to go. If you want to follow my journey to catch a fish in every lake in Waukesha County, push the red button down below to subscribe, push the bell next to it on one of the sides, or maybe below it, above it, I don't know. Push the bell to get notifications when I put my videos out. If you live in or near Waukesha County, let me know which lake I should fish next, and that's the one I'll go to. As always, it doesn't matter if you go around the world or go around the country. I think I got my slogan wrong. It doesn't matter if you go around the world or go around the corner, just as long as you go fishing. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the water.